Picking your customers before they pick you is more important than ever in a global market in which economic experts predict and/or acknowledge trouble. The U.S. dollar will continue to deteriorate, eroded by inflation. In fact, the U.S. dollar is very shaky indeed, according to Dave Cohen in an article titled "The Future of the Dollar." The U.S. was borrowing more from China than it was buying as of 2008. We have a decline in American economic power, according to World Bank President Robert Zoellick. For the first time in 68 years, there has been a sharp contradiction in credit, and the U.S. GDP was down in October 2009 from the previous year. Over the next decade, additional government deficits will top $9 trillion, and anticipated growth will not cover this bill. There has been zero net job creation since December 1999. In addition, economic output rose at its slowest rate of any decade since the 1930s. Middle-income households made less in 2008, when adjusted for inflation, than they did in 1999. The net worth of American households, their home values, retirement funds, and assets minus debts, has steadily declined since the 1950s. Total household debt rose 117% from 1999 to its peak in early 2008, according to Federal Reserve data, leading some economists to refer to the last 10 years as the lost decade. In our day jobs, we are successful business persons. In our leisure time, we are all consumers. As consumers, we constantly make decisions about companies that market to us and evaluate what marketing techniques make them successful. These days, the number of marketing options is endless. Internet, TV, radio, print, billboards, blogs, email, sports sponsorship, social media, and more. Unfortunately, most of us have never been taught to pick our customers before they pick us. What we were trained to learn about marketing as consumers may not carry over to success in our businesses. Why? In your business, would you market differently if you knew how much revenue and profits were created by the top 10% of your customers? What if you found out that 10% of your customers generated over 70% of your revenue and profits? Or that your top customer's lifetime value was 5 times or 10 times larger than your average customer? Would you become a contrarian marketer if going against the grain would help you survive a dangerous world economy? In the United States, 10% of the population controls 70% of the wealth.